Hi everyone, welcome to week 13 of the distant learning for the GLS 4.0 online course. I'm just going to take you through the section I put up for this week, which is on volunteering. So again, the best way to do it is just to go to content. I'll view as student, so this I'll see it the same way that you guys would see it as always. So content, and we're now in the section how do I engage with my community? And we're into the third section of that, so volunteering. So click on that. And again, as I've been doing recently, the front page of that now basically explains essentially what you need to do. So there's a little bit up here just explaining what volunteering is and why it's important. For this week, you're going to do a journal. What you're going to be asked to do is identify at least 3 volunteer opportunities that exist in your community. So identify those. Write down what the contact information is and any paperwork that's required. You need like a safety background check, any kind of certificate of education, things like that. For you to be eligible to volunteer there, do you need to be of a certain age to be able to volunteer for that organisation? So identify 3 volunteer opportunities in normal circumstances. Obviously, a lot of these places will be shut down right now, that exist in your community. The other thing to do this week is the assignment. So this is obviously where you'll put it in the Dropbox. So there's a link to the rubric and a link to the Dropbox at the bottom here. What you're doing is creating a reflection on a volunteer experience you've had. Now, most of you will have had some kind of volunteering experience. So what I'd like you guys to do is to write down things like, where did you volunteer? How did you feel about the experience? Was the experience different to what you expected? And so on. You can just follow these steps here. If you've never volunteered, and that may be applicable to some of you, I know there are a couple of grade 9s and 10s on this course that may not have had that opportunity yet. Think more kind of theoretically. So where might you volunteer? So what kind of voluntary organisation interests you? Say that. What kind of mission do you want to volunteer for? Do you want to do something rooted in religion, like a Christian organization, or do you want to do something rooted in helping out with poverty or animals, things like that? Where would you use your skills to contribute to the organization? So are you a good people person? Would you be good behind the desk dealing with people or on the phones? Or would you actually want to be getting your hands dirty, in the fields, or, physically working with animals and so on? Do you need any specialized training? Would you need to do some kind of health and safety program for that? What strengths do you think you would be able to develop in this service? And what do you need to learn about the community before you do that? So again, go through those steps for each of those. I think it's a pretty straightforward assignment. It should be good, and I'm sure most of you have had the volunteer experiences that you can reflect on it in this part here. So as I say, rubrics there, Dropbox links there. The Dropbox is open, so you click on that, it'll take you to that. Obviously, the journal goes in the portfolio. You just click on your name and then go to my portfolio, and then you can submit your journals up there. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. We have, I think, well, after this week, 2 more weeks of this, and then we're done. So we're getting close to the end now, guys. So best of luck. Email me if you've got any questions or concerns, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye-bye.